Chapter 11, Part 1, Atomic Structure. In this part, we'll talk about elements. The main idea in this part is that atoms are the building blocks of most matter. So atoms are the building blocks of most matter. Everything you see, you feel, you hear, you taste, you smell in this world around you is made of atoms. You can name anything around you, like chairs, board, wall, books, pencils, pens, computer, whatever, plants, animals, people, all of them made of the same building blocks, atoms. So atoms are the building blocks of matter. A material composed of only one type, one kind of atom is called an element. Every simple or complex, living or non-living material in this universe is put together from less than 100 types of elements. In fact, up to date, about 115 elements are known. About 90 of those elements happen naturally. The others are made in the lab with high energy atomic accelerators and nuclear reactors. But these elements are not stable, and they do not, you cannot find them easily in nature because they are not stable. In fact, more than 99% of the material on Earth is formed from only about a dozen of elements. Living things, for example, are composed mainly of 5 elements: oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, and calcium. Most of the 16 most common elements on Earth are critical for life. Here on this table you can see the most common elements on Earth, like aluminum, calcium, carbon, fluorine, hydrogen, iron, magnesium, oxygen, sulfur, silicon, and so on. So you are all familiar with these type of elements. The lightest element of all is hydrogen. Strangely, over 90% of the atoms in our universe are hydrogen. Helium is the second lightest element, which makes up most of the remaining atoms in the universe, although it's rarely to find on Earth. So that's a very strange thing to know. So almost our universe is mainly composed of hydrogen, and next one is helium. All heavier atoms that we find around us were made by fusion reactions in the hot environments of stars. In fact, elements heavier than iron are formed when huge big stars implode and then explode. That's what's called the supernova. Nearly all atoms on Earth are remnants of stars that exploded long before the solar system came into being.